Hey guys, what up? We're here with Julian, and he's going to present us his Magical Musket. Or Magibullets, as they were called.
Magical Men.
Magical Men.
Magical Men, yeah.
Yeah, and what do you think of the name change of this deck? Do you like it?
I mean, personally, I think I'm on the unpopular opinion that Magical Musketeer sounds like way cooler than Magibullet.
You prefer it? You prefer it? Okay.
I prefer Magical Musketeer because it's just like, I don't know, I think it sounds better. Musketeer is just like, they're just cool.
It's like the three musketeers. What I'm triggered about is there's like 6 of them or something. So.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of the 3 musketeers, alright, we'll start off with the main boy.
Should we start off then? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Start faffing around. Let's go. 3 Caspers.
3 Casper, main searcher.
Yeah.
Best card, second to best card in the deck.
Second? Okay.
Second to best card.
There must be a better card.
There is a better card in this deck.
Alright, so 3 of that. Searching.
The second musketeer is
Kid Brave.
Kid Brave.
Yep.
Right? Ditch 1, draw 2.
Yep.
He really helps you draw into your other bullets and your hand traps.
Yes.
And I shall.
So, 3 of him.
3 of him.
Cool.
Only 2 dock.
Only 2.
He adds any one from grave to hand. I don't want to open him because there's no grave in turn 1. So
he's your recovery play, but only 2.
he's a recovery play, and he also he helps you cycle through your cards.
Yeah.
Whenever you have cards in, you can plan to have cards in grave.
Yeah.
Search through, add it back.
Okay. So 2 of him.
So these 3,
The level 3s.
the level 3s, are the main engine of the deck.
The 3 musketeers.
The
Yeah?
3 musketeers. Okay. And then you got the others. There's the 3 musketeers, and then you have the others, which are the level 4s.
Alright, so these guys.
Complete crap, right?
Complete crap.
Complete crap.
2 of this.
So she gets you a level 3, but she wastes one of your bullets to do it, or a spell or trap.
So this is like
So
tool
a lot of people play it at 3.
Yeah.
But I think that's wrong. The only thing,
Okay.
I think that's wrong because you need to open her, a way to spec a level 3.
Yeah.
So any spell or trap that you don't want to waste,
Yeah.
and then something you actually want to use because she's most of the time going to get you into Casper.
Yes. So you don't like 3 of her?
I don't like 3.
Because it wastes a card.
Yeah. Also, there's better cards that I'd like to run instead of a third her. She's good and run 3 if you want to, but
Okay.
her main purpose is, for my deck anyway, for some reason, specking this guy to make rank 4s.
Oh, I see. So you one of this.
One of this.
This one.
Shuffle 3, draw 1.
Musketeer win. Okay.
Yeah, I'm literally only running him so she becomes like the rank 4 option is live.
I see. Okay.
But if you do get the rare occasion to use him, he's really good. So shuffle 3, draw 1. It's usually used in situations where Desires doesn't hit and you get it late game.
Yeah.
And you can like start shuffling your graveyard back so you don't die of Desires.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's all the Magical Musketeers I play.
Alright, so mostly the level 3s.
Most of
this
the level
lineup
3s.
that you're in.
I don't run Calamity. The reason I don't run Calamity is I can't find the room.
Okay.
And a lot of people run Calamity just so you can tie into the level 4s.
Oh, I see.
The level 4s generally get you more Musketeers, and the level 3 get you bullets. And the Musketeers are useless on their own.
Yeah, so you'd rather have the spell and
Yeah,
trap.
I'd rather just brick. I'd rather just brick than ties level 4s.
Okay.
I got it.
Let's go to the hand trap.
How to not lose the game.
That's like, this is your meta lineup for the spiral meta. Yeah. 3 Ash,
3 Ash, 2 Ogre,
2 Droll, and 1 Maxi.
This usually gets sided out against nearly everything.
Yeah.
This is sometimes stays in, sometimes doesn't, and I side this out whenever I'm going first.
Fair enough. And you keep Ash all the time.
I pretty much keep Ash all the time.
Yeah. And they're really good for synchro summoning.
Yeah.
As we saw.
The best play.
The best synchro plays.
The best play or synchro plays.
Okay.
With the hand
We'll see.
This is the best card in your deck.
It could be
Earthdark
anything,
Goblin. Earthdark Goblin is the best card in the deck. That's why Casper's the second best.
So why is this the best card?
So it just gets you a draw.
Yes.
But then it can proc any effect along with it.
Yeah.
So
Discard 1 card.
this becomes like the weirdest toolbox ever.
Yeah.
Because if you do it under Casper, you can search anything you need, and then you get a free draw.
You get a draw as well.
But you draw first, so you get to search after.
Yeah, so you see what you need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like Kid Brave as well. Procking that is the same thing.
Best card in the deck.
Third best card in the deck, Desires. Right, I run triple Desires. This is one of This is one of the decks where I don't mind activating 2.
How many do you run in a deck? 40?
Yeah. Okay. I actually don't mind activating 2. Because stuff like wild.
I recycle stuff.
Yeah. Also, I run and Doc as well.
Yeah, Doc can grab back cards. Okay.
Yeah.
Triple draw power.
Come on then.
And discard.
Yeah, ties for the level 3s because
If it was really your boy, you'd go fetch.
Pay 2k, spec
2k.
target 1 monster, and then spec 2.
So your ideal
Same
opening
type
hand
with
will be one of these and one of these.
Yes. Any of those 3 at the top, and one of these ones at the bottom. I mean, the same cards.
Optimally this. But this is also arguably just as good.
Yes, because you can draw cards.
You can draw into hand traps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Doc is okay turn 1, it gets these 2.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's,
You don't get its effect unless you have something else already. Okay.
it also means that the turn after, and you can. This is one of the decks where you can rely on your board being there the turn after because of how much disruption, pure disruption there is in the deck. So the turn after, you can generally make rank 3s and stuff like that.
We're going to the bullets now.
The bullets.
Alright. 2 of this.
2 steady hands.
Cross domination.
That's all the spell bullets are on.
Yep. So you can use these turn 1.
Yeah.
If the second one on the right you can.
This I think is one of the best bullets.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why you run 2.
The reason I run, a lot of people drop it or run 1.
Yeah.
I don't really think of it as like a battle honest kind of thing.
Yeah.
I use it to purely just proc effects.
Yeah.
The reason I feel that this is one of the better ones is unlike every other bullet, this can be used no matter what the situation.
Yeah.
To proc an effect.
So if you just want something to go off.
If you want something to go off, yeah. So and then it puts itself to the graveyard.
Yeah.
So for example, if you have Tized,
Yeah.
I don't like using Tized as an example because you don't always do it.
Yeah.
But if you have Tized and you put this under a Casper, then you search one of these out, for example.
Yeah.
Next turn, you can put this under a Dock and get this back.
Yeah.
So, putting itself in the graveyard to begin your cycling,
Yeah.
which is what this deck's all about, is really important.
Yeah, in cross domination, you run that to negate stuff, I
It
guess.
negates, and
Makes
it's
them 0.
it's a targeting negate, which it's lost wind.
Yeah.
Every deck I have.
The reason this is good is not like strike, so stuff where they can organise the chain links to screw you over. You can just tag this at the end, and
So when I come down.
so you'll negate anyway.
Yeah.
Plus the 0 attack and defense means that it scares people, it makes people afraid of battling.
Yeah. Fair enough.
For the traps,
Or the spells. So 3.
that's 3 last stand, negate a spell trap,
Yeah.
and
Counter trap card.
3 Desperado.
Desperado. That pops a card.
My absolute favourite use of this is negating strikes.
Yeah.
Because not many people has ever had their strikes negated,
Yeah.
especially from hand as well.
Yeah. Anti-strike the card. And this
Yeah.
one pops.
This pops.
Yeah.
Again, this is like one of those in-between cards where it's really, really good because it's so it can be used in nearly almost any situation, and it's just good anyway. So one of this,
What's this one do?
it's blanket
Steal.
protection.
Okay.
So
It's continuous.
yeah, so you can use it to proc an effect. Though when you do it, it will lock away that monster because it's
Yeah, it's on the same column.
But sometimes you do need it because this deck is very vulnerable to board wipes.
I see. Okay. You don't want to get Regeki or something.
Yeah. And to finish it off, 2 evenly matched.
In the main deck.
In the main deck. The reason I really like evenly matched in the main deck is basically a staple. If I had a third, I would put it in.
All right. Okay.
If you don't have evenly matched, Gauze works fine as well.
Why this one though?
The reason you never set any spells or traps.
Yeah, you use
so
them
if
from
you
hand.
do lose, if you ever lose your board because Raigeki, Dark Hole, whatever, and
Yeah.
you didn't have finished deal,
Yeah.
or like stuff happens and you just lose your board,
Yeah.
you're guaranteed to have this be live
Yeah.
because you never have any spells or traps.
So
That's all the main deck. That's 40 cards.
would you prefer going first, second when it's deck? Because you may evenly matched.
No, but it's
Like in the meta.
Yeah, I would.
And a lot of hand traps as well.
Oh, that is one of the advantages of me running 2. If I open it going first, whatever, it's a recovery play. If I open it going second, then it's
If you have a board, you
yeah.
just remove it. Yeah. Let's go to the extra.
To the extra. So 1 lightning package, full 3 cards.
So this is what you're talking about earlier with the rank 4 with
Yeah,
the
this is what I usually go into the most. Though I've never actually done it in real life, lightning can do 5k damage if you make a monster's attack and defense 0.
Oh, with cross domination, yeah.
Yeah, cross domination, hit, detach.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and just running the full lightning package because this deck doesn't. I want to say it rarely goes into the extra deck, but I do anyway.
Yeah,
it just happens.
You just need to out stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One down in Magician because I have the space and I have rank 3s.
Yeah.
One Baguska for the potential turn 1 rank 4 play.
I see. Okay. Stop your
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Because all your musketeers are really low attack and defense.
Yeah, so you can chip them.
So you chip them down, and sometimes they are 800 or lower.
Yeah.
And so
he has a gun as well, like all the other.
Yeah. He's the honorary musketeer.
That's true. I mean, he's the original one. He was released before, but okay.
Acid Golem.
Ooh, Acid Golem. Yeah.
Run over stuff and put pressure on your opponent when you're in time. Because obviously, when you're in time, it doesn't matter if this is going to detach twice or whatever. This is one of the ones I go into more, just because they are so small. Your opponent ends up taking a lot of damage just because they don't really want to do anything against 1/5 damage or 1/4.
Yeah.
And then they'll be on 2k or lower, and you can just end them.
Just game. Break sword.
Pop useless cards, like because they're all hard ones per turn. So you can pop useless cards to get rid of good cards. So most of the time people pop breaksword to pop something else, but breaksword's 2k, and there's nothing in the main deck offers that right now. So it's just you actually do want this on 4, just a point.
Just to remove stuff.
Yeah, just to keep removing stuff and put more pressure on. The more pressure you can put on this deck, the better, because it distracts people from dealing with your actual musketeers. If they have to deal with this first. And obviously, if they do try and deal with this first, you can deal with them dealing it with. Brian Eck.
Yeah.
I win way too many duels with Brian Eck than I should. The reason Brian Eck's in here is because Ghost Ogre and Ash are tuners.
Synchro with those level 3s.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can ditch your whole hand to bounce their whole board and go for game.
Yeah.
Or you can ditch all your hard once per turn cards to the grave to get rid of back row. That makes Doc stronger as well because now you can add stuff back, so you don't necessarily.
You have targets in the grave.
Yeah.
One Bria.
Akashic Magician. It happens whenever you ties, I generally summon in the middle and the 2 pendulum zones.
Oh, I see.
So people generally just don't want to avoid it because they know they have column effects.
Yeah.
So they just want to avoid it. So they always just play into here.
Yeah. And then Akashic can bounce.
Akashic can bounce.
Yeah, and doesn't target as well.
Yeah.
And he works in his decks. Same.
And then
same
Cherry's
targets.
targets.
ABC. Helix, and Omega. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing you have cherries inside.
Yeah.
Let's go sides. Let's have a look.
So
Cherries. Like
cherries.
Yeah. Triple of this one.
Triple cherries.
Also a tuner for Bria.
Yeah. Also a tuner for Brio. Brio is the best card in the deck. I know I said Upstart was, but that's what in the main deck. Brio's in the extra deck, he's the real MVP.
So we just grabbed that.
I cannot state like how good Brio is for no reason.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
You know the good ones.
Triple Eater of Millions.
Okay, another monster.
This card bounces in between. This card bounces in between my main and my side.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take out the ogres and main 2 of these.
Yeah.
The reason these are really good is just because you use desires so much.
I see.
So he becomes huge, and his effect to remove stuff is amazing as well.
Okay.
BLS, everything in your deck is light. If you're siding in all these darks, you might as well side in an actual boss monster.
Yeah, that's true. So just one random. That card sacks me so much when I.
Triple Cyclone.
Yeah. I guess which matchup?
Pendulum Magician. It's mainly used for Pendulum Magician whenever I want to just cyclone their trap.
Is that a bad matchup for you or not?
It's a weird matchup because if you run out of bullets and you have Casper, you can summon Casper into the pendulum zone, given that there's nothing there. But even if there isn't there, it doesn't matter. They will refill your hand for you.
Oh, I see. Because Casper grabs
because they need to put their cards in their pendulum zones. So you generally will get something to fight them off with. Last Stand and Desperado are the key cards against pendulum magician.
You negate the scales. and pop the mask as well.
Yeah, you want to hold one for the trap. The only thing that you really get absolutely ruined by in this deck is Solemn Warning.
Oh, okay.
Solemn Warning. If you lose the dice roll, you go second. And you walk into a Solemn Warning, you could have just lost the game right there.
You lost the whole. That's the whole turn.
Yeah, your whole turn is ended, and because you have no monsters,
You can't use that. Yeah.
no Solemn
I
Traps.
see what you're saying.
So again, another point where you could actually use Gauls over Evenly Matched.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Protect yourself as well.
Yeah. You have no cards in the field.
Going second.
Dark Hole. Yeah.
Alright, I side 2 Dancing Needle.
Is that the banish?
Banish up to 3 from grave.
Oh, this is one of the ones that you don't play in the main.
Yeah, I don't like playing this in the main because it's not always the best. It's whenever you play this in the main, it just kind of ends up being a steady hand most of the time.
Yeah.
In the fact that you're just using it to proc the effect and you're just banishing irrelevant cards. But obviously side it in against Lightsworn, even Spiral, Trickstar. Whenever you're going against Trickstar, always go to banish their either monster when they go for reincarnation, or just straight up banish the reincarnation.
I'll be there.
Banish cards in the grave as well.
Yeah. And my last side card's finished.
Third one. Okay. Oh, second one. Sorry. Yeah.
It just ups the consistency of not getting your board wiped.
Yeah. When do you side this then?
I side this against stuff where I see destruction a lot. So stuff like True Draco with Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Another thing that happened was Paleo that was running the Scattershot.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
volcanics.
The volcanic.
Oh, that's
Paleo.
interesting. Yeah.
So that's just one example.
Yeah.
But anything that generally has a mechanic in it, its main way to out things is destruction. I generally like to go into this one.
I see. So the second one.
It does have one other use, which is setting it.
Yeah.
Because if it does die, it rolls for anything.
Oh, it searches. Yeah.
It searches anything, yeah. So if they need to out this before they keep playing, because they can't, they're too scared of going for other plays, so they're trying to pop your things first, and you've got the blanket protection, they'll have to out this first.
Yeah.
So when this does get outed, you can then search, depending on the situation, for whatever will ruin their plan for the rest of the turn. Yeah, that's the side card.
That is the whole deck. So yeah. Any shouts outs before we finish?
Yeah, actually, shout out to Konami for creating Bryanak, best card in the game.
They made it and it was super broken.
Yeah.
They sort of nerfed it so you can actually play it now.
Yeah. And then, shout out to Bryanak. Shout out to my boy Casper. Always got my back.
Yeah.
And one more word of warning if you do decide to build this deck. You will get hands of like this.
Just bullets.
Yeah. Or this. Or this. These are hands. These are hands you have to deal with.
Yeah, that is the thing.
They don't happen all the time, but it just means that when I do take them to more competitive environments, they never end up winning just because you'll open hands of just 5 cards you can't use.
But is that avoidable in the deck or not?
No, that's completely unavoidable. You just got to deal with it. It's one of those love-hate relationships that I have with this deck. I can't fix it, so I have to just kind of deal with it. There is one thing you can do actually, which is there's a different variant of this where you run lose one turn and dualities and stuff like that.
Okay.
So lose one turn just to carry you through, even if you do brick, and duality just to fix your hand a bit, but you don't special summon as much as you might think.
Yeah, only Starfire.
So it's Starfire and Ties.
And Ties, yeah. See.
So yeah, you can actually run duality along with this, but whenever I ran that, it ended up being a bit cloggy. I didn't like it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the whole deck.
Yeah, that's the deck. Yeah.
Shout out to Bryanak.
So that's Bryanak. All right.
And shout out to Karachula too. He's a really good fluff player.
Yeah, follow that guy.
Yeah, he's a really good fluff player.
Yeah.
Best fluff player I've ever met. And another shout out to Bryanak. Right, see ya.
Okay, bye.